What's up, guys? This is Quayde hanging out with you guys for episode 8, I believe. Holy shit. 8? I know, right? Episode 8 of the Quayde Things podcast. And my guests today hanging out with me are my good friends, McClure and Caleb Shirtum. What's up, guys?
Hey, man, we're hanging out. Hey, don't forget Zach.
Oh, and Zach. Oh, come on now, my bad. I legit didn't see you there. My bad.
He's the front of house guy for The Departed. Not to drop any names.
Right, not to name drop. Oh. We're all number 1. So, but what's been going on, my man? What's new? What's going on in the life of McClure right now?
Nothing.
You know, that's the best way to be.
No, just traveling and playing always. You know, Caleb Shirtum, he's been playing with me, and we go through a variety of drummers. But actually working on a little project at home. It's McClure and the Ether Afterglow.
The Ether Afterglow.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a stripped down more thing. Just a side thing to do. Just working on some songs. More like, instead of full drum kit, like kick, snare, hat, and
or cajon and some shitty brushes.
Yeah, hat, pretty much.
You know, it's whatever floats your boat, man. And
well, my boat is being floated.
Well, I don't doubt that, man. You're doing well. You've got
nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm wearing my Boohatch shirt. Actually, I picked this up off of you at a show in Lubbock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was many moons ago, dude.
Yeah, I quit doing t-shirts. I can't keep up with it.
No, this was probably 2013, 2014.
Yeah, I carried for about 7 minutes.
It was a good time. I actually got Dalton Domino's old harmonica player thumped a wasp in the pocket of my gym shorts. And I had to take my shorts off.
Yeah.
Like on the patio of this bar, and I was wearing the shirt, and there's a picture of me like stomping my shorts.
And I tell you what, I can't wait to see that.
You know, I'll show it to y'all here in a little while. It's on my phone.
That's all right.
Shit, man.
So no, it's all good. But so speaking of the Boohatch Studio, man, where'd you get the name? How did y'all get started? What got you into what
this girl named Robin Devon, she worked with 36D Management, Cody's wife. Mm-hmm. One day she told me to stick it up my Boohatch, and I'd never heard that before, and I think she made that, and I said, I want to name my studio that if I ever get one. So I did.
Dude.
Yeah, it's really kind of, butthole studio, I guess.
I don't know. I dig it, man. Of course, it's in your basement, isn't it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got this old house that was built in the late 30s, and it's got a wood floor basement and walls, a bunch of weird little rooms. And just been recording in there a lot. I did a podcast for a while, and I kind of got bored. I did about 8 and then quit. Yeah, so keep trudging, man.
Yeah, no, I'm catching the fire with this thing, man. Yeah, absolutely. So, and Caleb, how'd you guys? I mean, obviously y'all are both out of Oklahoma, but other than that, how'd y'all cross paths?
I don't remember when we met, honestly.
Yeah, speak up, man.
Yeah, man, I think we met at the
Mumblers Convention
ballroom about 5 or 6 years ago. And
the old Asbestos Palace.
Yeah.
You ever been in the Arbuckle Ballroom in Davis?
You know, I haven't.
Yeah.
I really haven't hit very many venues in Oklahoma.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot, really. I mean, there's not.
I'm going to Canes for New Year's.
Well, that's a good one.
And
the Blue Door in Oklahoma City is a great one.
I haven't been to any venues in Oklahoma City, but I did catch a band at a house party in Prague, Oklahoma.
Prague.
Yeah, I got kind of stranded in Oklahoma a few years ago.
Prague isn't a good place. There's an infant baby Jesus in Prague, though. Did you see him?
I didn't. This was
museum.
Kiss his toes, man.
I haven't been in there, but it's a museum of the infant baby Jesus.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
Yeah,
and you're supposed to kiss baby feet, man. That just doesn't seem sanitary on anybody's part.
It is, man. It is.
It's
sure.
Yeah, they wash them. They wash the feet once a week.
Right on. So you've got the guitar lately here, man. Do you prefer this over just like a smaller guitar, like on the road, or how did you get started playing this thing?
It's a good van guitar. For those listening, it's only about 2 feet long.
Yeah, roundaboutly.
Zach's got the answers. Yeah, I like this. It's higher strung, like up to an A, like if you had a capo on your 5th fret. Mm-hmm. And just easy to tool around with in the van. And I'm always working on songs or writing songs, so it's good to have something I can grab and flank around. He's been beating on this box.
Beating the shit out of it, man.
Hell yeah.
A little road wear on.
So how, way back there, man, how and when did you get started playing music? Like
when I was a kid.
I've looked everywhere and I can't find that story on you, like how you got started. Like
when I was 10, I saw the movie Honeysuckle Rose with Willie Nelson, and I got that. My aunt got me that album for Christmas, and Dad had a guitar around, and he played, strummed a little bit, And oh hell yeah,
Tell that
that's
story.
Oh yeah,
Y'all are picking up pictures out of the studio and laughing. Good
Little
lord.
Michael.
Yeah, that was me a long time ago, man. Hair, hope, had the whole 9 yards.
Not
But,
dead and stuff.
You know, I saw that movie and I really loved that album, and it just seemed like something I wanted to do. And at 10 years old, that's kind of when I decided I wanted to do that. In my head, you know. Then I went to school because I didn't really know how to go be a musician. And luckily, I moved to Stillwater, and I had a few bands around when I was in high school. You ever heard of the rock band Ether?
Yeah.
Their drummer went to high school with me, and he and I had a band in high school, and we set up out in my old man's garage, and we just bashed away out there and would go to like high school games, like basketball games, and set up during timeouts or something. We'd just play a Zeppelin lick or something.
Heck yeah, man.
And anyway, but when I moved to Stillwater is when I really started getting into music, and I met Tom Skinner and Bob Childers, and they took me out to the farm, this place where a bunch of musicians hung out and wrote, and it was nice. I'd been reading Jack Kerouac, and it was kind of something that hopped right out of the pages of that, and it's something I was kind of looking for at the time. And I don't know, just around first time I was around a lot of songwriters in one group, and you'd play your songs, and they'd play their songs, and you'd realize your song sucked, and you'd go work on them and get them better, and then then Cody and Jason Boland and Stoney, they came along, and it was in that tradition, really. I started playing acoustic at the Wormy Dog. My roommate owned a place called the Wormy Dog, and started playing up there on Monday nights because I was up there drinking anyway. No one was there. I thought, man, how about I bring my guitar? I was kind of nervous about doing it. Started playing every Monday, and then Cody came. He wasn't even old enough to be in there. He started playing Tuesdays, and then he got bowling Wednesdays, I believe. And that was kind of our group out of Stillwater,
Dude, I bet y'all had a bunch of fucking fun out there at the farm, man. Tell us a little bit more about that and Tom Skinner, man, because we lost him, a couple years ago. And it sucks for everybody, man. But what was, from your perspective, man? Tell us about him and the farm. You know what I mean?
Well, when I first came to Stillwater, Tom had moved to Louisiana, and he'd gotten a record deal on Binky Records. Yeah, boy. And he was coming back and forth to Stillwater, and I met him out at the music store, Daddy-O's there. And actually, Bob Childers is the one that invited me to the farm. I came home. I was living with Kelly Green, the Great Divide bass player. And I came home, and Bob was sitting on my porch, and I didn't know him. Just long-haired old hippie guy, and I'm like, what does this sketch clown want? And it's like, hey, I heard y'all had a band. I'm a songwriter. And I met him, and he gave me one of his tapes. That's how long ago it was. And I listened to it, and at first I just didn't like it. I thought, that's horrible. And I kept listening to it, and it just grew on me. And I thought, I'm going to go out there and check out the farm. And so I went out, and we hung around. We wrote a few things together. And then Tom was back and forth, and he would stop by the farm, and every time I'd hear he's in town, I'd go out there because I liked him. He had a band called the Twanglers, and I'd go see them play all the time. But yeah, a huge influence on what I wound up doing. And he played bass with me for about 10 years, and a lot of road time. But yeah, the farm was a pretty wild place. You go out there, they might be playing naked croquet, and that was gross.
Could be fun, though.
Not with a bunch of dudes.
No, not with a bunch of dudes. I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
To each their own, but not my bag.
No. Don't need their bags.
Not, absolutely not, man. So you've cut a few albums down in the Boohatch. What has been your most favorite to work on?
Probably the more well-known ones. I did Turnpike Troubadours, Diamonds of Gasoline album down there, Damn Quails down the hatch.
Was that actually named after recording down there with you?
I think so. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I just didn't know if there was another story behind it.
No, I think so. I think that's why. And that was a cool record. I've done my own out of there. I did Tom Skinner's, the self-titled one. Yeah, he'd had like 3 heart attacks in my band, and I thought, man, if I don't record an album on him, I'm going to regret it forever. And finally got it recorded.
Nice.
Yeah, and those are probably my favorites. I've done a bunch of different people in there. It's hard to remember all of them.
I understand that, man. you've got some livestock out there too. You've got a mini horse and a pig, and
That's all I'm down to. Yeah, I had goats and chickens and stuff, but the raccoons got the goats. Death overtook the goats. The raccoons didn't get the goats, they got the chickens. Sorry, that'd have been a takedown from hell, wouldn't it?
could you imagine getting woke up by that in the middle of the night?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I was woke up, I had the flu, and my wife said, hey, your goat's dead and your horse is eating. So I had to get up and deal with that. That's a typical day starter at my house.
Is it though, or is it though?
It is. Yeah, there's something screwed up going on. Something's out, something's downtown. The cops are here for something.
Just typical Tuesday.
My pig, I had a pig, I still got my pig, Lewis. And at one time there was 5 cops and a dog catcher in my yard because of him. 5 cops.
What do you do?
Oh, it's what I did, really.
Okay, so how did the pig get involved?
He was this dog catcher, this big idiot in town. He told me, you got to get rid of that pig. And I said, but the goats and the horse are fine. And he like, yeah. And I said, that's ridiculous. I'm not doing it. So I went to the city attorney, and she said, there's no law against it. It's an old pigsty law. So next time he came over, he started going to write me a ticket, and I was not in the mood. And told him, I talked to your boss. He goes, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Just a real idiot. So I had words with him, and he left and came back with like 5 cops. And I was thinking, man, that's all here for a pig.
Sketchy news.
Sketchy news, yeah.
Some crazy shit. So you guys, of course, are rolling in the van right now, which I got to check out a minute ago. It looks awesome. What's one of the crazy road stories y'all got to have together? Caleb, I'll let you lead this one.
Man.
Killed a guy.
Killed a guy.
Killed a girl.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
No, I did it.
Nah, man.
I straight up did it.
Dude, my attorney's not that good. We can't do that. I'm just kidding, man. It's whatever.
You ain't got an attorney.
No, I don't have an attorney.
You're
That's
gonna
what I'm
need one
saying.
after this.
Man, crazy road story.
It's all crazy. It's
Yeah,
just random.
yeah,
That's what I
we
like
just
about
end
being
up
on
in-
the road is random,
We were in some guy's tool shed last weekend, writing songs, holding around a little.
Digging through people's junk.
Yeah.
You need this? I got a cool amp from the 60s.
Well, I think we've all hung out in the back alley at Blue Light a few times.
Yeah? Do you remember old Big E's?
Oh, yeah. No, it's still there, man.
Do you remember it when you first started?
I don't remember when it first
I was
started.
playing there. It'd been the early 90s, probably mid 90s.
Okay.
He had just one charcoaler outside on the corner. No stand or nothing.
Right.
He started right there, and now he's got
got
a meat empire.
Dude, a legit, meat operation.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty
good
cool to
stuff,
see, somebody do that.
Yeah.
Just start from that and move on up.
Yeah. Well, I'll usually have a couple drinks, and some old gal will take me to dinner. I'll take her to dinner, however that works, and then, roll to the Blue Light, have a few drinks, walk over to the block, have a Biggie's burrito,
That's
roll
the
back,
routine,
close the night
man.
out.
That's the routine.
You got to get the barbecue brisket, extra salsa, make sure it's hot that night.
Man, fajita with peppers.
Dude, my man, I don't like the veggies on it. Not that the veggies are bad. I want the meat. Drunk meat wants barbecue meat. That's what I get.
Yep.
What are some of the, actually, speaking of Big E's, what are some of the better places that y'all have got to stop and eat at on the road? Or, if you're rolling through blank town, where's the first place you're stopping? You know what I mean?
Probably a gas station. Yeah, I'm a gas station eater.
Heck yeah.
We ate some good Cajun food in, what was it, Spotswood? Marble Falls, yeah. Yeah, shit, you were there. That's
The hell of a story right there, boy.
They're
They're gonna be rewinding that one.
Tell them.
Wait, good Cajun food?
I'm a burger eater, man. I like a big burger. Terry Gillespie's burger in New Braunfels, #1 burger, Float House burger.
Float House burger.
Scroat House burger, if you ever get a chance.
Dude, I'm going to have to check that out. I'm actually going
You
to
go
be
to
down.
New Braunfels?
I am. I'm going to New
Find a
Braunfels in
Float
a couple of
House.
weeks.
Get a burger. Ask for Terry Gillespie. Tell him I sent you.
Tell me one jalapeno.
Which float house is it?
It's just called the Float
Lone
House.
Star
Oh,
Float
the
House.
Lone Star Float.
Okay, right on. Yeah, I think my boy Dylan Bramble has a hook up there too. I'll have to,
Yeah.
I'll have to
Go
check
meet
that
Terry
out.
and eat the burger and tell me that ain't the best one.
Dude, I'm going to have to check that out, man.
Chicken fries, the best one was in Enid, Oklahoma, but they shut it down. A place called Tijuana's. It didn't have any Mexican food. Weird deal.
Mary's and Strong. It's the best one still. Hands down.
What, Mary's
Where?
chicken fried steak?
Yeah, Mary's.
I don't know, man. The chicken fried steak at Triple J's in Lubbock is pretty damn legit.
That's a good one too.
So
God, I'm getting hungry now.
I know, right? Well, actually, right outside the window, they've got some food cooking right now, so we're gonna have to watch that and drool.
As soon as the
for-
first thing looks remotely ready, I'm out the window.
Dude, we can make that happen. Absolutely. But so you're saying the Ether Afterglow is what you
Yeah,
want to call
that's
it?
what we're gonna call. we got a buddy named Walton that plays drums, and just kind of a broke down thing. Maybe do an album like that.
What's the inspiration behind Ether Afterglow? Like a Horace
I've
Thompson kind of shit, or like?
No, it's a song of mine, close. But you mean play the song for you?
Yeah, break it down, man.
Let's see. There's 1,000 tiny angels on a pin needle's head. They're all in a circle. They're all dressed in red. They weave in and they weave out as the needle threads the eye. What they leave in and where they leave out is the room for wings to fly. Now we're all dancing in their ether afterglow, pulled out of my black velvet pin cushion sole. Shop just off Broadway where the tailor used to spin the finest thread into three-piece suits to get married or buried in. And you can whistle right past the graveyard, keeping perfect time. Don't make a nickel's worth of difference when it all stops on a dime. And we'll be dancing in that ether afterglow, pulled out of my black velvet pin cushion sole. Yeah, we're all dancing in that ether afterglow. You can hear every pin fall into the next place that we go. That's where it came from.
Dude, I dig that. Okay, so where did the song come from?
My head, man.
Your head, man.
I don't know. Where they all come from.
The getting place, I guess.
Just, yeah, they got them at the getting place. I don't know, I just write, just start babbling. I'm not sure where they come from.
So do you feel like you kind of just like find a zone and fall into it, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's like an antenna, you know. It's just kind of I'll start playing and mumbling, and then if I can get my subconscious stream going, I can write for a while. It's when you start analyzing it, or when I start analyzing it. If you start analyzing it as it's going, you can really wreck it, you know.
Yeah, pick it to pieces.
Yeah, until it, you know, I think it was Martin Luther King Jr. had a line that was, write your first draft with your heart and the second draft with your mind. And that's kind of when I do songs too, you know. I get to write and then don't really analyze it and don't try to push it somewhere. It'll go somewhere.
Right.
It's I don't know. It's a weird stream. It's a stream of consciousness thing. You know, it's hard to explain. I guess I did though, huh?
I think you did a great job, man. So, what other than like the mumbling thing? Is there a certain way you kind of like channel your antenna at all? Like, is there?
Weed helps.
Weed helps a lot of things.
Really does. THC, something about it really gets the goofy going, you know, or the babbling going. It must numb some part of the brain that's over analytical. You know what I mean?
I think it does a great job of just breaking shit down. You know, I think why it helps so much with people with like social anxiety and, you know, stuff like that, because it kind of.
I found if they're like
a level on shit, you
control freak though, if they like to control things, it'll freak them out.
Yeah, those are the paranoid people.
Where I like not. We're not in any kind of control. We're on a ball hurtling through space, going God knows where.
I might as well have fun while we're doing it. You know what I mean? It's do you watch Rick and Morty at all?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Man.
The Departed, and they showed me a bunch of them.
Dude,
I just saw Pickle Rick for the first time the other day. That might be the best thing I've ever seen.
I almost was gonna go as Pickle Rick for Halloween this year, and then I decided I was broke, and I'm not gonna get a Halloween costume this year. So
I'm sorry, man.
I'm not worried about it. Drinks are still gonna be cheap.
I'm worried about it for you.
I don't know. A couple of years ago, I put on a suit and said I dressed up for Halloween.
Yeah.
It was quick go-to. Dig to the back of the closet.
I wouldn't mind going trick-or-treating. I like candy.
Tootsie Rolls, man. Those are my favorites.
Roll. You heard that song?
I have heard that song.
Kick it. 1, 2. No, I think
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll.
Oh, that
Even
Tootsie
close.
Roll, man. That one.
Got a new one I'm working on. You want to hear it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. My mom showed me this picture. She was sitting outside their house in the 40s, and clothesline, old white frame house in Dusty, Oklahoma. And she told me, "Well, we were dirt poor and didn't even know it." I'm like, yeah, that's a good line, so I stole it. Dirt poor and I didn't even know it. Oklahoma in the 1940s. Yeah, but the ones that came before, my Lord, they swore how they had an even tougher time, just trying to find their own in the land of plenty. Oklahoma in the 1920s. Yeah, the wind swept down the plains and all till the Dust Bowl came and it howled right through the walls. They were hanging on and hanging in and hanging out until the end was gone. Screwed it up. Hot metal. Hard scrabbled and tested metal. Red lettered and time proven. Oklahoma, you keep on moving. Yeah, I screwed that all to hell. Anyway, that's what I'm working on, obviously. Came down the plains and
How long you been working on that?
A couple days. Dust Bowl came and howled right through the wall. Hard scrabbled and tested metal, red lettered and time proven. Oklahoma ain't keep on moving. Anyway, obviously still need some refining.
I dig it though, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you much.
So you and I, Caleb, have run into each other at least
Yeah.
a million fucking times.
Every
at the Blue
weekend
Line.
it seems like random
Just about,
places,
man.
Yeah.
I saw you in Fort Worth not too awful long ago. I catch you in Lubbock a lot. We've seen each other in New
random
Braunfels
places.
here. So, I mean, how did you get to start playing music, get on the road, get to do what
Man,
you're
my
doing? Tell us a little
dad-
bit about Caleb Shirtum, man.
Shit, man. My dad was a drummer. My dad was a drummer, and he just always kind of
Sums it up.
yeah, no shit. He I guess, got tired of jamming with himself, so he bought me a red Fender Stratocaster and a little practice amp, and just turned me loose on it, and I was just noodling around, and next thing I know, I was just playing every day, and met some fellow musicians and shit, and just joined up with Caitlin, started playing with her a lot, and playing a lot of fill-in gigs and stuff, and then running around with this old geezer.
I wouldn't call it a geezer.
I'm getting close, man. Getting close.
I don't know. How old are you, Mike?
74.
I don't believe it.
46.
It's not bad.
Actually, 51.
Just a number. Oh, Whiplash the Cowboy
It's not the
movie.
years, it's the miles, you know? Yeah, there's a picture of a monkey riding a border collie.
I was in we were
I believe that person lives around here.
Really? We were playing in Austin one time, and I saw Tom Skinner go running across, did a fair, running across this field. I'm like, that dude don't run for nothing. And he was going to see Whiplash, the cowboy monkey. Just loved that guy. I stood in line while we waited for a Whiplash autograph. Stuck his hand in the ink and would put it on there.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
kinda
gonna
like
steal
really
that.
awesome.
Is that yours?
That's not mine. That's Jody Cottle's.
Oh, that's mine now.
You have to take that one up with Jody. You left a bunch of stuff here last time you played here at the
Yeah, I had a
Twist.
good time.
Dude, I heard. I was actually on the road with Randall King Band. I was pissed I missed the show, but I came back and everybody's like, hey, Michael has some stuff. I was like, ha. But, I mean, there's worse things than forgetting shit at places.
People.
People are a lot worse than that. People can be hard.
Yeah, man, I'm hard.
Walk hard. Okay, what's your opinion on that movie?
I thought it was funny.
I think it's one of the greatest not funny movies of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the
it's
corny
good.
kind of funny.
love
He
it.
looks like Scott Copeland. You know Scott
I
Copeland?
do know Scott. Now
He's out. He's out of the joint.
is he?
Mm-hmm.
How long was he down?
8 months.
That's not bad.
You go 8 months in there.
I had not,
8 months.
I don't know about in Texas. There's one for you. So, but where are some of the places you've been playing around lately,
Shit,
Caleb?
man. I don't remember, man. Last weekend we were at a barn wedding in Enid. Then we were over in Tulsa at Sand Dots.
Billiards hall. Nothing
Billiards
goes
hall, yeah.
together with acoustic music than billiards.
Clinking balls and guitar riffs, man.
It's just the way it works. Is that probably one of the oddest venues y'all have played? Or
No.
I love the mutual answer here.
No. Yeah, we played some sketchy water
Cooties.
park
Yeah,
in
water
Austin. Like
Water
half
park?
lake, half water park. Real neat place. There's like 20 bands there and like 5 people in attendance.
Playing to the sound guy gig.
Pretty much. That was a strange venue.
Had a
I got asked to play a surprise funeral one time. I don't know if I was supposed to jump out from behind a tombstone. Surprise!
Wait, what do you mean a surprise?
I don't know.
funeral?
I was already booked somewhere. I'd have gone and seen what it was. Surprise funeral. I don't know.
That sounds sketchy, man. That can be. There's a couple different ways to interpret a
Sketch
surprise
would cover
funeral.
a lot of my career. Yeah. Sketch town.
dude got a
traffic.
gig at prison in Louisiana.
Oh yeah,
coming
got a
up.
gospel
Yeah.
gig in going to Baton Rouge to Angola State Penitentiary.
Dude.
Yeah.
So you're playing a gospel gig in a prison?
Yeah.
It doesn't get much more hardcore than that.
No, I don't think so.
It's rock and roll, man.
Might play a little jailbreak Thin Lizzy, see if I can't get them going.
So is it like a legit gospel gig that y'all are playing? Or?
Well, I've written a bunch of gospel songs and started playing them with some buddies of mine. And a friend of mine said, "Hey, I get you this gig at this prison, but you got to do gospel." And I was like, "Man, that's fine. I got a bunch of gospel." So we're going in and playing my original gospel stuff. Captive audience, man. You know,
Right? Can't leave.
what are they gonna go watch?
Right. So how did you get started writing gospel? Were you raised in the church or?
Not really. When I was 16, I went to. I was dating this girl. Started. She was from a Pentecostal church, and her family was the family band. And I just would take my guitar and sit in with them. It's kind of where I learned to play, just with anybody.
Right.
And, but yeah, like old gospel music.
Yeah.
No, I wish I was. Atlanta Cotton.
Do you Elvis impersonations too?
That was it, man. That was it, baby. That's all I got.
I dig it. Do you hope one day the Boohatch will be immortalized like Graceland?
Hey,
Or
Disgraceland.
Disgraceland. So do we have permission to like rename this eventually?
Sure.
Disgraceland.
Disgraceland.
What do you think, Caleb?
I dig it.
Well, I'm glad.
Full of disgrace.
What,
Y'all digging that.
what's some of the stuff that y'all are jamming to on the road, man?
Oh, I don't listen to anything.
Shit.
You mean
Forensic
music-wise?
Files?
Yeah.
I listen to Forensic Files. No, usually when I'm home, I'm working on music. I kind of clear my head in the van. I'm always just listening to the road noise.
We jammed some Aussie last week.
Yeah. Or Ozzy.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with Ozzy,
I
man.
graduated in '89. That's when
The heyday.
good rock and roll. Yeah.
What you been doing, man?
Dude, just hanging out, living down here in Stephenville.
Back to Lubbock, huh?
Yeah, on the way. I've got some good stuff going on this next week, and then hopefully by Thanksgiving I'll be living back in the LBK, man.
Yeah, good, man.
I've been too long away from Blue Light, and I'm putting way too many miles on my truck driving there every weekend.
Yeah, I was upset when I found out you moved away from there because you were always my go-to when I.
Cap on that winner there.
Yeah, no, y'all are in Lubbock. Y'all know I got y'all.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. You were the first person I'd always hit up when I got to town and come hang out and do what, you know.
Yeah, we jam, we get some tacos, we hang,
Yeah.
we do whatever, always game.
Hung
But
out on your couch.
dude, couch in the N64 at the ex-girlfriend's place.
Yeah.
That was a legit joint, man.
Girlfriend's pet.
Y'all sound like some overachievers, man.
Dude, don't you know it, man? High school didn't know what to do with me, so they just gave me a diploma and kicked
When you
me
coming
out.
back?
To
To Lubbock?
Yeah.
Or to high school. I was about to say, I got my equivalent. Can I still go back and get my high school diploma now that I have an equivalent?
Not
Does
up to
anybody
me.
know?
It's
Didn't
not up to
matter.
me.
No, I'm talking about the legality.
Oh,
Billy Madison did. That's all I'm doing.
I'd say, it doesn't really matter.
I don't know, but no, I've
Just a piece of paper.
I got a place to park the house, and so we're gonna roll up over to back to Lubbock. I'm gonna get the dog and
Kind of dog.
miniature schnauzer.
I got a miniature schnauzer, a white one.
Oh, mine's black and silver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Woodrow.
they're. I got a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
I've had schnauzers for 20 years.
Dude, they're a good breed.
They're a good guard dog. I mean, they won't shut up once they alert you, but
Right.
they will alert you to whatever.
See, mine is the exact opposite. He is quiet. I mean, you can't make him bark or growl at just about anything. But like, if he's sitting on the couch with me and somebody like knocks on the door, he sits up and he'll go stand on your lap and then he like coughs, almost like huffs. You know,
Ooh, a cough.
like a huh.
That'll scare a burglar off. You hear that cough?
Well, no, I mean, he's right there. You open the door, and he's just like, he's not aggressive, but like,
Yeah.
he, the whole watchdog
Mine's
thing.
a
But
really happy one.
he's the chillest dude ever.
I had one that
I took him on the road with me for a while, actually. It's a good time.
He was like 14. Had to shoot him up twice a day with insulin. Blind, incontinent.
Poor dude.
Oh, lucky.
The one you got now, what you call him?
Ollie.
Ollie. I like that.
Oliver Gandalf.
I
What's
dig
the
it.
black one? The black one's Ollie.
No, that's Vivian,
Vivian.
the Duchess.
So how many dogs do you got?
Just two. They're really my wife's dogs.
How long you and your wife been married?
21 years.
Congratulations, my dude.
Thanks. It's like 5 minutes, man.
Does it really pass by like that?
Underwater.
Okay, that makes a hell of a lot more sense. I was about to say, man. I mean, that might be your take, but
Whiplash, man. I can't.
No, people don't respect that we're recording in here. But so what are some other projects that you're working on? Are you
Quayde
recording stuff?
I did her record in the Boohatch.
Right on. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
You weren't playing with her then, were you?
No.
I forget who played bass
Still
on that.
bumming around.
But is there anything that you're recording for yourself personally, or that you're recording
Great
for somebody
Divide
else?
stuff.
Okay, so tell me about the new Great Divide work, man.
Yeah, I just wrote a bunch of new songs, and we're putting out a double vinyl of kind of greatest hits thing,
Dude, right on.
And we're gonna put like 4 new songs on it, and then finish working on the record. But that's been pretty cool. Been fun. We broke up for about 10 years, and then kind of said, hey, let's just go play the songs, and that's been fun. A lot of what we broke up about was management and business and everything.
Politics, getting the pay,
yeah,
you know what I
everything
mean?
outside of the music, So it's kind of cool to be doing that again.
So do you think we'll see a full-scale Great Divide return eventually, or?
Yeah, well, I think we're going to pick about 10 to 15 towns and just do a tour once we get this thing.
You're gonna hit Lubbock for sure, right?
Sure, yeah.
Blue Light, come on, or something, so just anywhere in Lubbock. I don't care where.
Normo Dome.
I don't think we have a dome.
The Normo Dome. That's where we usually play. Someone asked me where I played lately. Like, the Normo Dome is sold out.
Dude,
Sounds good, doesn't it?
it doesn't sound bad at all. So you've just been jamming around with Mike. What else you got going on?
Shit, man. I'm trying to just stay busy, really. Find as many.
What do you do during the day other than,
Lay on
that?
this couch.
So you're on the couch in and out, huh?
Play with a fucking mini horse all day.
Sketch Pony.
Sketch pony. So what's the mini horse's name again?
Nixon.
Nixon.
Nixon and Lewis the pig.
Left to go get some food.
Oh, man.
Fucking
It's
Lewis.
food time.
Brian over there sketching around.
Think it's food time?
Getting close.
There's your spin cycle.
Spencer, he sells merch for Cody.
Mm-hmm.
That's the game. Come up with new like spinning rims, spin cycle, Spoon Town, Spoon Man.
Nobody has just their name anymore. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, Great Divide, man. We got about 5 songs almost finished. I got to get home and clean them up.
Y'all been recording there at the Boohatch?
Some there, some up in Stillwater. My buddy E-Rock, he plays in a band called Suede Panther. They've got a
I've
studio.
heard of them.
Really good.
Check them out, man.
Yeah, they're worth a listen. Kind of.
Have you heard of Black Pussy?
I have.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys are killer.
I've got a black pussy sticker on the front of my bass cab and butt.
Yeah. Dude, I just ordered a shirt that says Black Pussy, and it's got like the tongues, or the Stone's tongue and mouth, but it's got like a pot leaf tongue ring on it. So definitely gonna wear that to LJT this year.
Hell yeah.
That's where I'd buy like 3 or 4 obscure shirts every year, and I'd just wait to break them out during LJT, and then they become work shirts. So it's fun.
Saw you on the main stage last year.
Yeah, I had a couple intros or 4 intros on the main stage this last year.
Hell yeah.
It was fun, man. I enjoyed it. It was a fucking rush, man. I was like standing behind the stages and everything. I'm like kind of hopping in place, you know. Like,
it's like the World Series for you radio guys, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, essentially. You know, it was kind of one of those deals. It was my, and it was my rookie season, you know. So I was like, let's do this.
To the Wolves,
so shout out to my boy David Wild for coaching me like a motherfucker.
Oh, Wild out of Lubbock.
Yeah,
I know him. He's cool.
No, dude, Wild's my fucking
fuck.
dude. He's the one who got me into radio.
Oh, good. I like that guy. He's always cool to me. A lot of radio aren't super cool to you.
No, man. There's there's a lot of cool radio dudes, but then there's the people that aren't, and it's
the same with musicians.
It's the same with anything.
Mechanics.
Yeah, fucking plumbers, blah blah blah. But no, Wild is one of the best motherfuckers in the world. You ask me. He's one of my favorite people.
Oh, it's like, dude, he's funny.
Dude, his heart's bigger than his hands, believe it or not. That motherfucker's big.
Big heart.
Big hands.
Got a big heart on him, Big old heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, something like that. So this little tea box thing, what is this? What's it called?
We stole that from Suede
from you,
Panther.
Yeah, last weekend.
So what's the name of the instrument or do we know?
It's like a cajon.
Sketchbox.
Like a cajon.
So is Sketch the new thing?
Oh, yeah.
That's our new.
Can you tell?
I dig. I'm just trying to figure out.
Pretty good. Got good tone, man. It's made out of really good wood.
Man, that's informative.
And you stole it from Suede Panther, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stole or
Well, I play a lot of song swaps.
Mhm.
I'll play a song and then 2 other people, then I get bored. So I took that and started playing brushes along, and it's kind of cool.
Told him we bring it back, and we didn't.
Shit happens.
Now it's yours.
A few of us are living, breathing proof of that. So, but I think we're all starting to drool out the window. Mike, tell us where we can find you over the next couple of weeks, where you're playing, where we can find your music, what all you're working on, social media, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know. Write me a letter. 900 South.
I was about to say, this could get really bad. We don't need your, I'm on your address.
McClureband.com. That's got some info. MCCLURE.
Sounds good to me. Of course, you're playing here at the Twist in Stephenville tonight. Where are you playing next week? Or do you know?
I don't know. I had to look.
Fuck it, Monday's coming, right?
Yeah. Play somewhere, probably, hopefully.
Hopefully, right?
Yeah, but we leave you with a song, man.
Yeah, break us down.
This is an older one. At the end of the journey, you're an old crow. End of the journey, you're an old crow. End of the journey, you're an old crow. Old crow, crowing in the corn. About the time you find it, maybe long gone. Time you finally find it, maybe long gone. Time you find it, maybe long gone. Gone by the light of the morning. The eyes of a blackbird burn like fire. Sitting on top of the high line wire. Off to the side, out of the light. Stuck in the middle of a downhill slide. At the end of the journey, you're no crow. End of the journey, you're no crow. End of the journey, you're no crow. Oh, crow, calling from the line. Late last night, I heard the wind die down. I sat around the campfire, half spellbound. Closed my eyes and I heard the sound. Old crow crowing for the last time. There the eyes of a blackbird burn like fire. Sitting on top of the high line wire. Out of the light, off to the side. Stuck in the middle of a downhill slide. At the end of the journey, you're no crow. End of the journey, you're no crow. End of the journey, you're no crow. Oh, crow, crowing from the corn. About the time you find it, maybe long gone. Time you find it, maybe long gone. The time you find it, maybe long gone. Gone by the light of the morning.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Well, there's another episode of Quayde Things Podcast. Y'all
Quayde Things!
Quayde Things. That's the new thing. Of course, we'll check y'all out here in a couple of weeks with a new
Sketchiest
episode.
podcast on the World Wide Web.
You heard it from the man himself. We'll see y'all soon.